Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here playing GTA yet again. And in today's episode, we are taking a look at my favorite supercars pretty much in the game. Maybe not like overall like top picks, but my favorite being Progen cars. We're just going to start here with the Progen Tyrus. And if you guys don't know, the Progen cars are based off of McLarens, which are my favorite supercars for real. Now, this here's based off the McLaren F1 Longtail. And this car, in real life and in GTA, are just awesome cars. The real version is really nice, the McLaren F1 being one of the fastest cars ever made, and the Tyrus being one of the best cars I think ever to come into GTA. So you guys are wondering, why aren't you driving your own cars? First of all, I sold the Tyrus. Second of all, I don't know why I sold it. Stupid move. Second of all, you can't drive all three at a time. So I figured that'd be a good move to do this way. So, in general, the Tyrus are just a fun car to drive. I'm going to come here to this corner, going to really drift out there, and I'm actually going to hit the wall coming back. Let's see how we do heading back the other way now. We're going to head past the supercars. See a little bit of a scrape there on the side, but it's okay. Nothing to worry about here. We're going to head up to the gas station up here. I have this car going full speed. This car is just amazing. Like, it looks great. It drives great. Everything about this car is just so awesome. Like, there's like, I don't even know like what to say about this car because I just have so much fun driving it. And this car is so exciting to just drive. Like, it looks great, and that's, I think, what makes part of it cool, is just driving it and enjoying the car. So up next on our car list is the Italian GTB. Now, I actually brought both versions here, the GTB and the GTB Benny's Custom. So we're just going to get into the Benny's Custom version first. Now, if you guys did not check out the car profile a couple days ago about the Italian GTB Custom, I ranked this the third best of the Progen cars, which is only being 3. That's not that good. No, but this car here being another McLaren, I believe this one here is probably based off of the 570. It has the front looks like it's based off of 570. Or it's 570S. I'm not sure what it's technically called. But based off of that. And I think that this car is fun, but going from the Tyrus into this, it's not as exciting. Now, I don't want to say this car is not cool, because it definitely is. But driving the Tyrus is just such a fun thing. And, you know, I sit here with this car, and it's just like, okay, it's fun. It's a supercar. but it doesn't give those vibes of like power and absolutely destroying your life. Roasted. Damn. Rip car review. But it's still obviously a fun car, but just it doesn't have that level of like, this is the most exciting thing I've ever driven in GTA. I mean, I think that's obviously a thing that some of these new supercars, when I say new supercars, obviously the Tyrus isn't a old supercar. It's been out for half a year. You know, it's a relatively new supercar. But if you look at it in general, this car just doesn't have those same vibes that the Tyrus has. It's still fun. You can really slide the car, but I don't see as much entertainment. And finally, my favorite supercar in all of GTA, the Progen T20. Now, this car feels a lot different when you get into it from the Italic GTB. It weighs a lot more, but this car is very similar to the Tyrus in the sense that it's such an exciting car to drive. Now, the T20 may seem like a basic car to pick because it's been a car that's been in GTA for a year and a half now. But I enjoy this car so much, and not just for the fact that it's based off of my favorite car, the McLaren P1. It generally is such an exciting car to drive in this game. Now, there might have been times that I drove the RE7B more, and that there was times that I drove the Tyrus more, but I always come back to this car. I had a time for a couple weeks that I had the Nero as the car that I drove for a good amount. But this car is a car that you always, at least for me, just seem to come back to. It just is so much fun to drive this specific car. You know, it doesn't have the drifting that the GTB has, and it doesn't have this that's the drifting, the lightness of the GTB, and the sliding and the all-out pure power that you feel when you drive the Tyrus. But this car sort of combines that and makes them just exciting little car to drive. You know, like this thing here, it's a more refined supercar. And a refined supercar, being my favorite one, is kind of cool, actually. You know, just a refined one, because you can tell what it's based off of. You can tell that it's obviously out here to be an exciting car, but in maybe a different way than the other two. And, you know, having more weight to it, it's not going to drift as much as the other two, and obviously not be maybe as nimble as the other two. But this one here generally is the greatest car I've ever driven in GTA. And also the greatest car I've ever driven in any car video game, because I have never drove a McLaren P1 in a video game. So thank you guys for watching today's Progen video. If I can just get them all lined up here, that'd be really cool to see them all together, side by side. Specifically the ones we use in the videos. Oh, I forgot to drive the other, Atelier JTV. Who really cares? Nobody cares about this car. These are jokes, guys. That's actually not a bad car. Alright, so these here are the 3 that we drove today. The 3 Progen supercars to come out into Grand Theft Auto. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.